Today, the mainstream media is going to annihilate the globe Earth theory and the curvature argument. What makes this even worse is this pantomime character, we'll call him Widow Creaky. Widow Creaky here cited this footage, which we're going to view in a minute, as proof for his globe Earth. But strangely enough, when we look at and analyse the evidence on show here, it actually destroys the globe Earth theory and highlights the only thing the globe does have is optical proof and not physical, as we're about to see. Okay, so we're going to watch this infamous clip and then I'm going to come back to you and destroy the globe Earth theory and the curvature argument.
Okay, this is the boat-based target. It's horizontal stripes. We're going to launch a small boat out into the water here with a striped target. And as it gets farther and farther out, you'll start to lose the stripes.
And what's really interesting is that some of the flat earthers, including Mark Sargent, are actually going to be here for this test. The test is starting right now. At first, all the stripes are clearly visible. But sure enough, as the boat reaches the horizon, the stripes begin to disappear one by one.
And let me guess, they disappear from the bottom up?
Bottom.
As we would expect on a globe-shaped Earth?
Lost about 1.5 stripes.
Right. So this can only happen why?
Because of the curvature of the Earth.
Bingo!
But Mark Sargent...
Okay, so we'll just pause it there. They've cited this is evidence of globe Earth curvature, and as a result, these people have have proven their globe Earth theory, okay? And this is where it all goes wrong for Widow Creaky and his fantasy world. Remember, this was cited as proof of globe Earth curvature in the form of bottom-up obstruction. The problem is, guys, when we zoom into this shot, we zoom in on the boat with the flag, we can clearly see the horizon is not in front of the boat, but behind it, proving that whatever is at play here, as far as the obstruction is concerned, is optical and not physical. Because like I said, we can see the horizon behind the boat with the flag. Oops! So our mate here, old Widow Creaky, citing this as proof of globe Earth curvature, has proven yet again, he does it all the time, that he's got the discernment of a pebble. And in his so-called debunk video, he's highlighted how ridiculous his stance is, his lack of discernment, and how silly his globe Earth belief system actually is. His evidence comes in the form of debunking the very thing he's trying to defend. And what he's proven is, 1, the mainstream media lie. We know that anyway. 2, the discernment of these online globe representatives, like I've previously stated, is on an equal par to a pebble. And 3, like I said previously, yet again, he's proven that any so-called curvature of your globe Earth theory is optical and not physical. And when I say optical, there's many different variables at play here, particularly looking over a large body of water. Add to the fact disruptions on the surface of the water, and there you'll get what is cited as globe Earth curvature, when actually in actual fact it's just optical stuff at play, which is cited as curvature, just like we've seen here. But when you analyze it in greater detail, you can strip it apart. Remember, water doesn't have the ability, large standing bodies of water don't have the ability to display convexity upon its surface anyway. That's a fact. And then when you review the evidence that supposedly proves your globe Earth, bearing in mind these observations have no practicality anyway, just an observation that is essentially inconclusive. But like I say, when you analyze it, in this instance, we can see the horizon is behind the boat and the flag, but we've still got apparent obstruction, which is cited as curve, proving without a shadow of a doubt that any curvature is optical and not physical. Thanks, Creaky. You've mugged yourself off and your fantasy world yet again.